sometimes trimmed to form different shapes and logos. But on the actual ball itself, you'll find red and white, but you actually won't find this color. Can you guess it? It is green, which is kind of ironic because today is St. Patrick's Day, and maybe that means you'll have a little extra good luck. All right, let's hope 2,900 of you have the luck of the Irish for question number 2. Let's hit it. What does the number 525,600 refer to in the musical Rent? Cups of coffee, minutes, or hugs? Oh, that's really cute. You know, this number is referenced in the song Seasons of Love from Rent, and that song is also about measuring a year. Now, the song talks about minutes, and it talks about cups of coffee, but it doesn't mention hugs, which do help me get through any year, but there aren't any hugs in this song, so we can eliminate that one right off the bat. Now, 525,600 is a big number, and if you actually do the math, drinking 525,600 cups of coffee in a year would mean drinking one every minute of every day, and I'm getting a heart attack just thinking about that amount of caffeine, which feels like I have in my veins right now. So your answer here is minutes. I love it. Though actually in a leap year, that number jumps up to 527,040 minutes. Not quite as catchy. Okay, so 2,500 of you got this one in the nick of time. You're singing on to question number 3. What film directed by Robert Redford is also the title of a John Legend song? 3 Days of Condor, Ordinary People, or The Horse Whisperer? Redford became a star in 1969 when he starred in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. He was such a fox, by the way. Mwah! From there, he went on to an extremely successful career that included films like The Sting, All the President's Men, Out of Africa, and multiple Academy Award nominations. His only win, though, came for this movie that came out in 1980. It was actually Redford's directorial debut, and he knocked it out of the park. The John Legend song of the same name came out in 2004, and they were both called, you guessed it, Ordinary People. Ordinary People, the song, won a Grammy, and Ordinary People, the movie, won 4 Oscars. Not bad, Rob. All right, so 2,200 of you are doing extraordinary in this game. Let's try with some more music for our next question. Carly Rae Jepsen's new song, Now That I Found You, features which of these felines? Dogs, cats, or snakes? Ooh, tricky little question. You know, there's actually a bunch of these guys involved in this video, which if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely watch it. Carly Rae Jepsen actually came on the scene a little while ago. She first gained popularity thanks to her song, Call Me Maybe, and then she also had a music video with Tom Hanks for her song, I Really Like You. But she says this new song and video are about the high you get when that new love starts to come into your life and just change it for the better. It's so romantic. Now, we mentioned in the question that there were felines, so your answer here is, of course, cats. I mean, hopefully you caught that little hint. Cats are felines, dogs are canines, and snakes are jerks. Okay, 1,800 of you know your cats. You are doing perfect. Let's move on to question number 5. Sorry. All right, which of the 4 major sports has different logo colors than the rest? NHL, MLB, or NFL? Okay, this one's kind of hard. They've all got different types of logos. The NFL's is a shield that says NFL on it, and there's also some stars and a football on it. The MLB logo is the silhouette of a guy trying to hit a baseball. That one's a little bit more artistic. And the NHL logo is pretty similar to the NFL one, but they've got their letters on a diagonal instead of straight across. Gosh, we're really getting into all the ins and outs of logos here. I learned so much hosting this show. I wouldn't know anything about sports if it wasn't for Reward the Fan. MLB and NFL use red, white, and blue as their colors, which is different from the NHL. They use silver and black as their colors. Very metal. All right, so I see that 1,400 of you are still rocking out on this game. You are headbanging your way into question number 6. What is the world's oldest tennis tournament? Wimbledon, US Open, or Olympics? You know, it's kind of crazy because this tennis tournament has been around for almost 150 years now. It first began back in 1877, which was 142 years ago, at the All England Club in London. It's still one of the 4 major tennis tournaments today, and it's widely considered to be the most prestigious in the sport. Tennis has been played at the Olympics since it began, but they didn't begin until 1896. The US Open is really old as well, but it was first played in 1881. That means that your answer here for the oldest tennis tournament is Wimbledon. The current champs actually are Novak Djokovic and Angelique Kerber. A little fun fact for you. All right, so 1,500 of you are our current champs. You are getting a little closer. Here is question number 7. What is the title of Britney Spears' new musical? Hit Me Baby One More Time, Once Upon a One More Time, or My Loneliness? Ooh, gotta love me some Britney. I have to say, I grew up on old school Britney and Disney movies, so I am so excited about this show. It's a musical where Disney characters grow up in a world with feminine literature, inspirations, and it kind of makes fun of the whole Prince Charming thing, which I think is awesome. Plus, this is all set to the music of the most iconic stuff from the 90s and early 2000s. Sounds like my dream show. Who wouldn't love that? Disney pop from the 90s. Oh, amazing. So, the fairy tale theme plays into the title, which is, of course, Once Upon a One More Time. Ooh, that looks like it was a fan fumble. Woo! All right, guys, use that free life. Get back in the game. I always do that dance. I'm sorry. All right, so do you guys get it? It's like Once Upon a Time, Hit Me Baby One More Time, all rolls into one. Okay, 530 of you are back at it, so let's get into it with question number 8. Who is the only pitcher to start 2 consecutive All-Star games as members of different teams? Chris Sale, Jim Palmer, or Nolan Ryan? Come on, guys, use those thinking caps. Now, this is extremely rare. As we mentioned, it's only happened one time in the history of Major League Baseball. Baseball has been around since 1869, really, really long time. And listen, there are a few reasons why this is really rare. First, a guy has to make the All-Star team in back-to-back seasons. Second, he has to be on different teams in those seasons, and if he was an all-star in the first season, why would the team move on from him in the second? But also, the guy has to start both years. It's only happened for Chris Sale. Sale started the All-Star game in 2017 with the White Sox, was traded, and started with the Red Sox last year. Woo woo! 445 of you are All-Stars. You got this one right. You are swinging in to question number 9. We're almost there. All right. What is unique about Selena Gomez and J Balvin's music video for I Can't Get Enough? It's black and white, it was shot in one take, or it has over 1,400 people in it. Well, this isn't unique, but Selena is kind of rocking that same high ponytail that Ariana has, all the time. It actually looks really good on her, so props, Selena. So the video opens with Selena on a gigantic bed. You guys should see this video. The bed is huge. It looks fake, but it's actually real. And I never thought that I would have mattress envy, but apparently that's a thing. I want to dance around on that bed too. All right, so she's joined by J Balvin and others in a bed. They're all dancing. She's got on some nice pink jammies, so obviously the video is not in black and white, and there are only like 4 or 5 people in it, which is a little less than 1,400. Your answer here, it was shot in one take. Yes, Selena paid tribute to Birdman by shooting the whole video in one take. All right, 300 of you understand the unexpected virtue of ignorance. You are playing for the final round. You guys did it! You made it through these tough questions, and you are ready for our final round. Can you get it? Okay, here we go. Question 10. Which of these artists does not go by their birth name? Beyonce, Shania Twain, or Justin Timberlake? This is a little bit tricky. So stage names are really popular in the entertainment industry. When I was in 8th grade, I dubbed myself Scandalous. And I swear sometimes my mom still calls me that. Right, Mom? She's playing right now. Scandalous. All right, so Lady Gaga's real name is Stephanie. Pink's is Alicia. And Bruno Mars's birth name is Peter. Who would have ever guessed that? So 2 of these 3 answers, 2 of these 3 answer choices are given their birth name on stage, but one of them decided to switch it up. And even though her husband, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, uses an alias, Beyonce was born as actual Beyonce Knowles. Justin Timberlake's name sounds vaguely made up, but it's real. So your answer here is Shania Twain. Her birth name? Eileen Edwards. Okay, I'm going to change it too. Her last name was changed after her mother remarried, and she changed her first name after signing a record deal. 233 of you are the real ones in this game. You are our winners. Congratulations. You'll be taking home a share of tonight's reward dollar prize. I'm so proud of you guys. So let's take a shout out to all these people winning tonight. $4.31. Okay, very nice. G Gnarly YJG, congrats. WDS66, oh, BB27S, Marty Hawkins, Beep2188. You guys are rocking. You're all taking home $4.31 in reward dollars. But now is the moment we've all been waiting for, right? Let's run that ticket lotto. Woo-hoo! Okay, the weekend is almost over, but one lucky winner is going to be celebrating just a little bit longer. And if you're chosen, you'll be prompted with a list of really cool events near you to choose from. Just make that choice within 24 hours and remember to have fun. And tag me in your pictures at the event. I want to know where you go. All right, I think we got a winner. 2 tickets go to Carney25. Congratulations, Carney, and to everyone else who played and watched tonight. I'm your host, Alyssa Salvatore. You can follow us at Reward the Fan and follow me at Alyssa Salvatore20. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for music trivia with my friend Jeremy. And one last thing before we go, just remember, we will always be your biggest fan.